All right, HQ, we are here to talk about our 5th annual IRA Fun Cruise.
October 31st to November 7th.
All right, so we got a little problem here that we're trying to solve, and that is we got an orientation talk that we're going to do because we're not going the first night on the ship. Everybody doesn't even get there. It doesn't have to be on the boat till 8:30, and so we don't really have time to do an orientation talk. So we're going to do it now, and we're going to ask you to take some action.
Absolutely.
All right, so you got to go, well, number one assignment, you got to go jump into somebody else's picture, photobombing. You know, it's kind of a requirement, isn't it?
And that is a photo bomb in this case.
All right, so if you're getting this recording, then you probably know that we're going October 31st. We picked that very specifically because it is Halloween Day. And so that's going to be an important fact a little later on.
Absolutely.
So if you got any questions, there are contact information. Watch out for the shark. So we're going out of San Juan. You'll need to make your flight down there. We're actually going early, right?
Absolutely. We're going to get down there a couple of days early and explore San Juan.
All right, so we're going to arrive Thursday afternoon. The ship leaves on Saturday, and if you go to the site to sign up, if you're interested in coming, now Janice Baker, who's a travel agent, will tell you where the hotel is that we're staying, and so we got a block of rooms. I think it's still good, right?
I think it is. Yeah.
All right, so we got a call to action. We need your help because we will attempt a pictorial directory.
And that's important, Walter. I just want to say that's really important because a lot of times we go on these cruises and we make these relationships, and then we get a call and we just say, who was that again? Who was that person I talked to? And if you got a pictorial directory, you can go, bing, that's it. I know who that is now.
All right, so I took one of my domains that I wasn't using today, creatingtaxfreenotes.com, and I just redirected it to a Google form. So we got a survey. And so if you go type in your browser, www.creatingtaxfreenotes.com, and it'll redirect you to the survey, and it's maybe 10 questions in there, but it's like your contact information and very important questions for us to try to cover the information that you may need on the cruise.
Right, we want to make sure that we do what you need to hear.
All right, and so it'll ask you what areas you need help in, and we will try our best to answer those questions. And then if you will do this, you take a picture, pull out your phone, take a picture of you, selfie, and send it to me. There's my email, and we'll put that in the pictorial directory. And if you got a wife coming, take a picture of her, him, send it, and we'll put it in there together. All right, so day one, because people are coming at different times, I thought we would have a meeting place and the aquarium bar, which is on deck 4. All right, so it's right down from the lobby, and the aquarium bar is a neat place, and you just go down there and we will all gather there before dinner. Now we have early seating, right?
Right.
So that's what it looks like. It's a pretty neat place. Now, but we got to talk about this. It is Halloween, isn't it?
It is Halloween, yes.
And so we're definitely going to be in costume, and the whole ship will be in costume. I guarantee it. That's why we picked this. So if you got something special that you want to, we'll have a competition, right? We're going to see who can come up with the best costume. What are we going to give them? Something good?
Something good.
Yeah, we don't know what that is, but so we'll go to dinner, and then they'll have some activities on board. There's a couple of people. Who are they? They thought they were some kind of rock star. So we'll go to dinner together. And then the next day, which will be Sunday, we get on Saturday night. And then Sunday at 8:47 a.m., where are you going to go?
To the conference center on deck 2.
All right, is that clear?
That seems pretty clear.
Now,
conference center on deck 2, I think I can handle that.
All right, so would that be 2 down from where the aquarium bar is, right? This is a big ship, folks, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Now, it's going to be important to be there that Sunday morning. I know you're going to be tired and want to sleep in because we're going to take the first 45 minutes introducing folks and talking about what the topics are, the presenters, and we're also going to talk about. We're going to give people an opportunity to say a one sentence about what they've learned about IRAs.
Right. It kind of, what did you know?
All right. So We'll have a conference room. It'll look something similar to that. We'll have regular presentations. We're working 2 hours a day in the morning, 9 to 11, and then you'll just make your plans. If you got a shore excursion that you got to leave earlier, go do it. We're gonna record these. We got a professional videographer coming, right?
Right.
All right. So a lot of good speakers, as Gordon Moss, and we're gonna have a lot of fun throughout this cruise. We got a lot of time to get to know folks, and you like to talk about this network thing, Quincy.
I really do, yes.
We'll do it.
Okay, well, I mean, I think, there's the fun inside the room where you're educating yourself and learning, but the real punch, the real power of anything like this is the networking. So you get introduced to each other in the education section, and then you get to know each other and get to network with each other and get to hopefully do commerce with each other because you're on this cruise in a relaxed atmosphere and for 7 days. And what else are you going to do but do business, Walter?
Well, and that's what we're trying to set that up. So, like the evening meal, every evening meal we'll eat together. And so you go to your first day, you go to your assigned seats. And then after that, I'm going to have to grease the maitre d' to get it allow us to move around. So you just look for the table tents that have the IRA Fun Cruise on the tables. Go sit at your seat the first night, then move around every night, move around, get to know different folks, and that's kind of what we do. So we'll have Casey Jackson will be there. He's one of those presenters. He's got some high energy stuff from Austin. Peter and Terry will be there, and of course Zach Meyer, so they wouldn't miss it. And he's a great presenter.
He really is.
Camille. And then, that's me and my bride of 39 years. We certainly will be there. Have a lot of fun. Now, so during the day, we'll go out and we're thinking about these shore excursions, Quincy. You want to tell them our thoughts about that?
And we really are. We're thinking that we might at least be public or very descriptive about what Walter and I are going to do on these cruises. On these shore excursions, and maybe see if we can get a bunch of us together on an excursion, maybe even one arranged for a special time for us from the cruise ship, so that we can be together not only in the morning and in the evening for the meal and for any education that comes after that, but also during the day where we're in a relaxed atmosphere and having some fun.
Well, and so we'll have a couple of times that we'll do that, and then typically we'll announce the day, who's going to talk, what we're going to cover, and so you'll know it. But we won't be having this big manual about this, but the pictorial directory will be important because it tells. We ask the question, give us 3 sentences about what you do to earn a living, to promote you and your websites and your contact information. And then also what do you want to accomplish by being on this cruise? So it kind of, if you're looking for a funding partner, you can tell folks publicly what you're looking for.
Right.
All right, so we got 2 special things. We're doing something entirely different on this cruise, and we'll see if it works, right? So we got each day at the end of the 2-hour session, we're going to have what we call the Wally board. All right, so the Wally board is a facilitation technique for creating our own economy, which will be up during each session. Now we got David and Candace Phelps are going to run this thing.
Okay.
All right, so you put up something on the board that you're willing to entertain offers on. Like, for example, Quincy's got $20,000 cash and looking for opportunities. So somebody would put on the board, well, I've got this opportunity, and Quincy, would you consider doing that part of that $20,000? Another example is Bill, who's 98, has $1,000 in a Roth IRA that has been open for over 5 years. He will change the beneficiary to a winner of the trade. So he's trading that interest
for an inherited IRA.
For an inherited IRA.
He's planning on kicking the bucket sometime.
Yeah, we don't want to do that on the cruise because they got those infrared lights.
That's true, yeah.
Okay. All right, so Walter's offering a trade of a half of a $20,000 wraparound mortgage with principal and interest payments of $423 beginning in 80 payments. I do those all the time in my market, so I might want to trade a half interest for something. All right, so here's the rules. If you make a trade, whether it's buying or selling, you'll write a check to the charity, and so Quincy's picking the charity on the spot. So if you put something on the board, part of the requirement is that you're gonna, if you make a trade, you're going to write a check to the charity. And you want to talk about that now?
Sure. And so the charity we've selected is something that's near and dear to my heart. It's called Gift of Adoption, and it facilitates adoptions for people already qualified to do adoptions that need just a little more help to get the deal done. So basically the charity is to unite families or create families, and it sure meant a lot to me as my daughters are both adopted.
All right, so we've got that this year, and so how that'll work is we'll have we can take credit cards or we can take debit cards on that. So we'll do that. But if you put something on the board and you trade for it, just realize there's a toll. The toll is going to be going to the charity, and we hope that we'll have maybe 50 to 70 trades of different things, and so we'll raise hopefully $10,000 for this charity. Okay?
Right.
All right, now we got something else that I like. So this is a drawdown. This will be the last afternoon of the cruise. Now, we've done these on many cruises.
We really have.
And so a drawdown is a fundraising technique learned from the junior leaguers with very simple rules. They have the junior leaguers up there. All right, it costs you $100 to play. So if you want to write a check or pull a $100 bill out, or we can hit your credit card, we'll have that. You can buy as many tickets as you like prior to beginning the drawdown. And so the last man standing is the winner of the prize, but we've got multiple prizes here. So once the drawdown begins, you can't add any more to it. Okay? Now, Quincy and I are doing something kind of interesting because all the tickets are placed in a bowl, so it'll have your name on it, Quincy, and there'll be a $100 cost for putting it in there. If your name is red, you're out of the game. So last man standing. But you can buy back in only from someone still in the running. So it gets really interesting when you're down to maybe 10 or 15 people. You can make a joint venture deal or option or financing if they're agreeable and if accepted by the person still in the game. So this will probably be an hour-long type exercise.
Oh, I think it'll take longer than that.
Well, it's going to be fun. We got 10 prizes, and if you win, you can keep the prize or you can sell it. All right? So it doesn't matter about that. The last 10 names drawn will win the following prizes in this order. So we've just got the last 5 that we're going to tell you about. How about this? So number 5, Keith's friends and family home near Disney World for up to 1 week stay with 2 days of Disney tickets for 2 people. Now, would you like that?
That would be fine, and it would be really fun for my children and I to go to.
All right. So he'll pick you up from the airport and loan his car there. We figure that's about $1,000 value. So, for example, if the 5th person, there are 5 tickets left in there, if that's drawn, then that 5th one would get it, and he could sell it or trade it.
All right.
All right, number 4, any of my upcoming events, I take the approach that if I don't schedule my time for 2016, somebody else is going to do it for me.
Yeah, we've already figured that out, haven't we, Walter?
Yeah. So I've got 8 events, Love Shack events, and they're going to be about if you want to come buy some properties in Jackson, that's fine. Or Quincy and I will do an IRA 3-day event and on trust, and so you'll get to hear more about that. But so we're giving away that for 2. That's a $2,000 value. So if you don't want to come to that, you go sell it.
Right.
All right. Then Quincy, tell us about that. Now, what is that number 3?
Well, basically, we have a Gold Family Plan, and it allows you to have unlimited family accounts. So, for example, I talked to someone today, Walter, at this event that we're recording this at, and he had two Roth IRAs, 2 traditional IRAs. He wanted an HSA. He had 2 Coverdell's for his twin daughters. Well, that's a lot of accounts and a lot of account openings. And we have a Gold Family Plan that's $2,400 a year that covers all of those accounts plus all of the transaction fees with the exception of wire fees and overnight fees. Everything else is included in this package. So if you've got a bunch of accounts or a bunch of kids or something like that, this is an incredible value at $2,400. And we're going to give it away as part of this package if the buyer number 3 or winner number 3 gets this.
So if you win this and you only got 1 account, I guarantee you somebody will buy it from you.
Absolutely.
All right, so now next year, we've already planned this May 22nd, 2016. We're going out of Galveston. And so number 2 ticket is 7-night for 2 with balcony room departing Galveston. But we're going to Key West and 2 stops in the Bahamas, $2,100 value.
And then that's just incredible if you think about it, that you could put $100 in and get a $2,100 cruise. And if you didn't go, you couldn't go for that time. You just trade it off for money or some other deal or something else. It just the value of this drawdown is amazing.
Well, and the grand prize, the big banana, Quincy and I have to plan out way in advance to get to reserve the ships that we're going on.
Right.
It's you can't do this. You can't take a group of people without planning. So April 1, and that's not a joke. April 1, 2017.
Oh boy.
We have chartered a Rhine River cruise, Rhine and Mosel rivers, and we've added 3 days, 3 nights in Paris, then a 10-day cruise, and then 2 nights in Amsterdam, and that includes the air and the cruise and the hotels and the travel.
It's just an unbelievable value, and we're going to have it full of people that are actual doers, right, Walter?
Yeah, we're calling that the doers cruise. So that will be, all the rooms have ocean views, so we'll have that.
I don't think they have ocean view, Walter.
Well, if you can see the ocean, you could.
Yeah, what he means is they all face the river, because you're going down the river, and just an incredible experience. And by the way, Walter, that price is an incredible price for that kind of value, and you're going to get it for $100 if you're the top winner.
For 2.
For 2.
All right, so the last, you have to put $100 in. If you remain in the game, the last person, you got that, and I guarantee somebody will buy that. All right, so that's what we're going to do. That'll be the last event of the cruise, big finale.
I can't wait.
And so there's the ship. So we will have every room. We'll basically own that ship for the 10 days, and we're going to have some meetings and time talking about IRAs. Anyway, that's it. Going down the Rhine and the Mosel River. So, if you have not signed up, go ahead and send this video to somebody you think might want to come. Last year, we had 40 people sign up in the last 30 days. So we got 169 now, 30 days out. Wouldn't it be great if we could bust 200 people? We got the conference room.
Right.
And we've got all the presenters and taken care of. So it costs $300 per person is the seminar cost, and then whatever room you want. If you want an inside cabin or ocean view, you just call Janice, and her information is right there. Janice be at Go Travel, and she can tell you all about it. Now you'll need to make your airline reservation as soon as you can.
Yeah, because it is flying to San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's not like flying within the continental United States. There's fewer flights, so you really got to be on top of that.
So think about it, and if you want to come, we still, as far as I know, we still got room on the ship, and we got a big enough conference room. That's not going to be the problem. So, Quincy, any parting words you got? We're about to wrap this thing up.
www.irafundcruise.com. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up soon.
Yeah, I would encourage you, just go to the site, and if you need to just, it doesn't cost anything to sign up. Give them up your email address, and you'll get information, updates, and education, and you'll know what upcoming events are going to happen, because hopefully we're going to do more of these.
Well, we already got 2 more scheduled after this one, right?
All right, Walter and Quincy signing out. Thank you.
Sayonara.